Hello, beautiful people. I just want to come on here today to have a conversation about building. And what do I mean about building? It depends on you as an individual. What is it that you're looking to build in your life? Do you want to build a greater foundation? Do you want to build a future? Do you want to build a legacy, a movement, a business? Do you want to build in the job that you are in? Meaning build yourself up in a job where you are being your best self. Building means a lot of different avenues. It means what your mindset is really portraying and really seeing. And in order for you to build effectively, you have to be in the right mindset. Now, how do you get the right mindset, you might be wondering. And that is knowing yourself, loving yourself, knowing that it's not going to be 100% easy to achieve goals that you haven't already achieved. And when I say, I'm going to go back to this word easy because it is a struggle. Okay? And why it's a struggle is because you're not there yet. You haven't reached the ultimate goal that you want to reach. So that's why it's a struggle. A lot of us in life want everything handed to us on a plate. And that would be wonderful, especially if we're in a position where we don't have the means or the support or the family or the friends around us that can help elevate us and help let us know every single day that, yeah, you're going to get there and you're going to achieve it. And if you do have that support system around you, then yes, you have to let them know about your plans. You have to let them know about what you are trying to execute in order for them to help you and guide you and support you. If you are not clear about the direction you want to take in life, no one else is going to be clear. How are they going to know? Okay? So don't try and do your building alone, regardless of what the building is. It could be building for you to support, building an economy. Okay? But that goes hand in hand with a team. No economy can be built without working together. No man's an island. No one can do that by themselves. So you have to know that you're not going to be the only one that is directing people and barking out all of the orders. If you're looking to flourish, say, your religion or your culture or even your colour, okay, you have to work together as one. Okay, and everyone, if it is, I'm talking about a basic economy, a structure, you know, if you want to build products and services together, then you will have to know who you are among that building. Yes, and know that you're not there to basically lead everyone and tell everybody to do, because everybody should have their specialist skill set. Everybody should know what their specialist skill set is, and everybody should be working in harmony and in peace accordingly and have resolutions for conflict, because there will be conflict, because we always have conflict when we are growing. It's never ever comfortable growing, because you do not know what's going on during the growth process, because it's not familiar to your environment, to your surroundings. So growth can either make you or break you. So you have to understand what is going on when you are changing. You have to understand your goals, your outcomes. Yes? You have to understand what I have asked for. if you're not looking at your plans and your goals every single day, you are going to get confused and disorientated and delusional. Some people lose their mind very heavily when they are not clear in the direction they're going in. You can ask for things, but you have to look over everything that you're asking for every single day to make sure that you're on the right track. And you have to put a concrete, concise plan into action and know that that plan will be changed at times to adapt and to sustain where you want to go. Because things come up, you know, and sometimes your plan might not be going the way it needs to go in what you've written down. So you will have to adjust the plan, okay? Adjust your way of thinking as you go along. Change bad habits. Work harder in some areas that you may be slacking in. Read more. Go out and experience and talk to people. You know, you may meet people that conflict with your views, conflict with your culture, conflict with your religion, conflict with the way they see colour, because everybody sees colour in so many different ways. Conflict in the fact that that person may not be married, but what you need to be is open-minded to other ways of living and see how you can bring value to whoever you're around. Look at the opportunities that you can grow and enrich in the economy, in your workplace, in basically production. There is so much out there that we can contribute to. But if we cannot see the opportunities and see the success of people, then we are not going to be able to grow. We cannot grow through criticism, through seeing negatively. We cannot grow with self-doubt within ourselves. We cannot grow if we don't look at our strengths and our weaknesses. You need to look at SWOT analysis if you're building businesses, if you're an entrepreneur, you know, because a lot of entrepreneurs want to build worldwide, but you have to have the right plan in place as an entrepreneur. I've done a lot of entrepreneurial training, so I understand about entrepreneurs and looking at the world, and spiritual people look at the world as well to see where more harmony can be brought forth, more love, more nurturing. Yes, it's not just about building a building and just sticking it there and letting it run for itself. It's about bringing value to the world. We need to spread love, because love is what we need in order to keep flourishing. We need to bring value, and we need to keep bringing forth knowledge, understanding and wisdom to areas that is suffering. There is so much that we haven't accomplished yet, I'm going to say, in this world, in our countries, that can help and support those that cannot help and support themselves. And there's many people that keep harping on that other people need to save themselves, but we need stepping stones in order for others to be able to help themselves. We need to be able to hold on to something, to gain something, to have some type of insight, to have some type of knowledge in order for us to be able to save ourselves. We can save ourselves on everything that we've already got in the world. But just imagine we had no inventors. Just imagine we had no visionary people. Yeah? What would we really have on this earth? We wouldn't have anything at all. So we have to have a mindset where we can bring forth new opportunities. Yes? New businesses, new ideas, new products, new services, value. Yeah? We need to be able to see clearly so we can bring forth beauty. Yes? Bring forth services that can make changes, humongous changes for every single one of us, for our todays and for our future. Yes? But you have to deal with your foundation, and your foundation is clearing out all of the weeds. Yeah? And being bold enough to tell yourself that yes, you are good enough. You are amazing enough. You've got to tell yourself every day what you have to change. Yes? Don't be down on yourself because you see that negative trait within yourself, and you may feel within yourself that you're never ever going to be able to change that. Because if you see that you can't change it, then it's not going to be changed. Don't perish within yourself, because you would basically delete that change. And that change has to come. That's your starting point. Making changes within yourself and writing down your strengths and your weaknesses. And don't feel down about your weaknesses. See it as an opportunity for change. Get excited about your weaknesses. And say to yourself, this is something that I'm going to be working on in myself. I've got the opportunity today to make changes within myself, to work on myself, to love myself, to nurture myself, to put power in myself, and to really see that I'm going to be such and such, whatever your goal is. I'm going to be that. But if you don't look at your weaknesses in a positive way, they're never ever going to change. And don't see it as being hard. It will be a struggle, but that struggle should be like a celebration to you. That struggle is something that is going to get you up in the mornings and make you feel so complete. And it's something that is going to help you to say, hey, I've got something to do with my life. I've got something to work on. Yeah? And that's what weaknesses are. They're there to give you basically a present. I see them as gifts. Yeah? So don't put down yourself and make yourself small because someone else may be criticizing you. They may think that you are not good enough, you are not successful enough, but that very same person that may be talking like that or thinking like that is not successful themselves. Because anyone that's going around critiquing you and making out like they've got more than you and they go better places than you and they drive better cars than you and they have a better job than you, if they are portraying that type of character in front of you, then they are not successful. So don't pay no mind to those types of people. You write down exactly what you want out of your life. Yes? Write it down and believe in yourself. I know it's not going to come today, but if you don't start your journey today, it's never going to come, is it? Don't matter how big the goal is, write it down. And if you need a support find someone that's going to support you as well. Even if it's a book, even if it's somebody online, you've got this, okay? Because there is plenty out there for all of us. And if you have to create your opportunities because you're an entrepreneur or you're a business person, then go forth and create what you see. Because I know for a fact we are behind in this world. We don't have all of the brilliant people out there accomplishing what they are supposed to be accomplishing. And it's about time you saw your power. And only you can do that. Today, write down who you are. It doesn't matter about your past, if you've been abused, if you've been ridiculed, if you've not been brought up with your parents, if you don't have no money. None of that matters. All you need to do is get a pen and paper right now and write down exactly who you are. And don't second guess yourself either. Because once you've written that down and you reread it and you look at it, that's who you are. And it doesn't matter if it's not in your reality right now. It doesn't matter if you don't have the money in your bank account right now. None of that matters. All that matters is that you've written it down, stick it up somewhere, and you say it every single day, and you will see your life start changing into exactly who you see yourself being. And remember, don't limit yourself. Don't put yourself in a place that is not you, because you have been told by somebody else that you are no good and you won't amount to anything. There's so many liars out there that have gone around ruining people's soul and telling them that they won't amount to anything because they feel like they haven't passed that exam, or they can't read, or they can't write. Who gives anyone, and who has any, as who, and there is no one, because I'm stumbling in my words because I can't believe there's people like this. Nobody has the right to speak about anybody like this, because every single one of us via God has been put on this earth to be a somebody. And it's about time every single one of us knew that today. You are brilliant. And it's not just me sitting here telling you that because I just feel like saying it, because I just feel like doing it on this video. That's the truth. Every single one of us are amazing. And this is how God sees us. And forget about all the lies that people have told us about God. God is love. And I'm not talking from a religious standpoint. I'm talking from the truth of how God sees us. God loves us. And when you understand what love is, then you will understand who God is. Because God gave every single one of us the power to be powerful, godly people. And there's so many people that are skeptical about God, because they've been given lies, should I say fed lies, and been deceived by people giving us information that is steering us away from who we really are. Okay? Be careful of those type of people. There are many people out there that have so much money, so many numbers on their page. Yeah? And their information is deceiving you and steering you away from the powerful you, the greatness of you, the beauty of you, the love of you. Yes? And everything good of you, your strengths, your skills, your abilities, what you're supposed to bring forward in this world, because every single one of us was put on this earth. We weren't just put here just to be nothing. Why would God put us on this earth? Why would we be born to be feeling sad and blue and down and feeling like a nobody, not getting to experience, not getting to live your true self, your true potential? God would not do that to us. So you today need to realize that you're here to build a humongously wonderful life. Yes? And you mean something. And I really hope the world changes from its critique and its boastfulness for those that have gone forward and are all right financially and all right with their house and their car and their happy families. All those people that have all of this, do not go around criticizing people that you don't feel fit into your world, because you'll be holding them back from their greatness. That means if you are that type of person, that means you done something to get yourself where you are. And that something came from somebody else. But you was a person that didn't help back. You just take and took and took until you filled yourself up. But I'm really speaking to those people today that need their power back. Sit down with yourself today and write out who you are. Don't feel nervous. Don't feel fearful. Because that is your starting point. And if you're working on something, keep going. Keep believing. Because God's got your back. Yeah? And bring that message forward. However you do it. Whether it's through a product. Whether it's through entrepreneur. Keep that vision alive if you're an entrepreneur. If you're someone that works, go into your workplace being the best you can possibly be. Because you don't know what can happen to you tomorrow when you go in as your best self. You might not be doing the job that you want. A lot of people talk about 9 to 5. But we all have to work no matter what we're doing and no matter what format we're doing it in. Okay? If you're a mother at home, there's something you can find to do to unleash your beautiful self. Yeah? Don't just sit around feeling lost. Get that pen and paper. Write down who you are. See your higher self. That's the starting point. If you're in a 9 to 5 job and you're not happy in that 9 to 5 job, sit down and write down exactly what you want. And tomorrow, go into that job being the best version of yourself, putting your best foot forward. Put a big smile on your face and bring in the best energy into that job and do your job to the highest class you possibly can. And you will see changes. And be grateful that you've got that job also, because many people want a job also. And if you're not working, get your pen and paper. Believe in yourself, because what's for you will come to you. Do not feel less if you don't have much money right now, because what's for you will come to you. If you're suffering on addictions, don't put yourself down. If you want out of it, Take it day by day. Believe that changes will come for you. Whatever circumstances you are in today, get your pen and your paper. And yes, it's going to be a struggle because you're not where you want to be yet. But what I have to say to you is, if you're giving up on yourself today and you can't see a better day, you're going to be in the same situation tomorrow, and you're going to be giving up on yourself tomorrow. And no, if depending on the situation you're in, you're not going to feel brilliant tomorrow or the next day or in 2 weeks' time. But what you have to do is keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Because no, not life is not giving us, fairy tale opportunities. We have to work hard. We live in an economy where we have to work hard. But don't work so hard where you're not working smart. You have to realize your dreams. You have to realize your accomplishment. You have to realize your power. You have to realize the love for yourself. And you'll have good days and you'll have bad days. I've had plenty of bad days. But one thing about me is I don't give up. Life is far from perfect for me. But I believe in me. And I've been ridiculed and I've been laughed at. And I've been bullied and I've been beaten. But one thing about me, I believe in me and what I believe I can accomplish. So you have to keep going and write down. Why I keep saying write it down is because that's where the power is. Right? And take steps towards what you are trying to accomplish. And yes, a lot of the time, money can be a humongous obstacle when you're trying to achieve certain dreams, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship and business. But if you're in a business and it's not going the way you want it and you're not getting the sales in, get that pen and paper and start making some changes. Yeah, structure it. Get a good strategy in place. Put a good funnel in place. Yes, adapt it. Because the business that you have set up is not all about you. It's about what value you bring to people. It's about the problems you can solve. So if your business is not going, or your business is not going well, it means you have forgotten who you are. You've forgotten what services you're bringing forth, and you've forgotten that you are there to serve the people. You are there to build the economy, to make it greater. You're not there to disintegrate the economy, because your business is about people. Yes? Even if you sell products, you're selling products to people, right? And it has to give the people exactly what they're looking for in order for them to flourish in life more. The more we are flourishing, every single one of us, the more we can give to each other, the more we can enrich one another. But we've all got to be right in our mindset, our characteristics. We've got to be lifting each other up. We've got to be speaking good words over one another. Yes? We've got to be supporting and encouraging one another. We've got to be building those visions together. Yeah? It's not about thinking about the self, because you could be winning today and everything can be flourishing, but what's going to happen in the future? Yeah, is your businesses going to be flourishing in the future? Because it's about how you are treating the people you are serving. Yes, are you building them or are you breaking them? Because if you're breaking the very same people that you are bringing products and services to, how are they going to be able to support your businesses in the future? And that's the same for entrepreneurs. Are you building the economy? Are you building the world? Or are you breaking the world? Because if you're breaking the world, how the hell is the world going to be able to give back? All right? So, build on you. Keep building on yourself every day. Keep focusing on the changes you can make. Look at your strengths, build on your strengths, build on your weaknesses. Write your goals down every single day. And tell yourself the truth about yourself. If there's an area in your life that is not so pleasing, don't perish and think that it's not going to change. Believe in yourself and write down how you're going to make those changes. And know and see your future successes in those changes. And once you write down those changes the way you want it to be changed, eventually you will get the changes you're looking for via your writing. But keep looking over it. Don't just throw it to the side and think that it's going to work itself. Keep working on those changes bit by bit every single day. And yes, there's going to be obstacles because not everybody can see what you are trying to accomplish. Not everybody's so kind because there's so many people out there holding back people's visions and goals because they feel threatened. Yeah, look at SWOT analysis. Even people that work can look at a SWOT because they feel threatened because there's weaknesses, strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. So there's so many people out there that feel threatened by another person's greatness. Believe you me, I've been through it time and time again, not realizing what others were doing to me because they haven't worked on their greatness. They're spending too much time nosy in other people's business because every single one of us has greatness inside of us. So be aware of those that are trying to sabotage your future, your changes, your greatnesses, because they just don't understand that via your greatnesses, greatness can come out of them too. And I'm going to end there. I hope you like this live. I will come on more because I haven't had a chance to really come on and do my videos on YouTube because I've been doing other things. So this was the easiest thing for me to do a live because it's just more helpful to me because sometimes the editing, I haven't got a team around me to help me with my editing. I'm still working on, bringing to life my videos the way I want them to be. So, excuse me that I don't have all these fancy aesthetics. Okay? So I'll see you in another live, another time.